Now, we're just going to have a look at the charts for Miami, because we're about 70 miles away from Miami right now. So, apparently the ILS for 09, which is, which one? That one. That's not working. That's brilliant. We're coming on to from this end. I think we should aim for 26 left. Aim for an ILS approach, 26 left. If you have a look at the approach plate, which will be right down at the bottom, I'm not looking at parking and docking just yet. Although, if I'm feeling really good, I might do that, like edit them in, but... So the ILS 27, Virginia Key, is there. So we need to track outbound to, on the 74th radial, until we intercept the ILS. Right, so actually we need to be at about, what's the altitude, 3,000 overhead Virginia Key. So, oops, daisy, there we go. If I just, if we get up a bit and see, that's the coast of the US. So yeah, we are quite close, we're at 55 DME now. So I'm just going to close the throttle lever. IAS mode. Down, 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 do-do-do-do, get down, dig it down. I switched the landing light on already. I'm not quite sure why I did that, but I did that. I'm going to go down like an absolute brick right now. Seatbelt sign is on already. I'm pretty sure I switched it on. No, I didn't, and I was pretending to be in the 1970s, so that wasn't on either. But anyway. Wow! Get to the... No, that's not. That's not on it. I'm just going to hit us into VS mode at about 5,000. VS. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way, governor. Wrong way. 5,000. That'll cause some airspeed to bleed off. When we get to about 250 knots, I will then drop us into IAS mode again. Okay, so I'm going to have to then turn my heading select book to 074, which I can't do because it's locked me out of that. VOR mode. Yeah, I can do it now. By the way, we did spend the entire flight in VOR mode because I did something wrong somewhere, and it didn't like the idea of following the ARS. It's a pretty simple route, so it didn't screw me up much, but yeah. Now, what's the ILS frequency at Miami for 27? 1.27. 109.5. So, I'll fly over and stick that into this side. So we can, when we get a VOR pointer and a VOR intercept, we'll then swirl our side over onto it, or give Command B the controls. I'm not quite sure which of the two I'm going to do yet. And the course is 272. I'll start doing the captures this way now because they seem to be a lot better that way, and if I'm looking at something you guys can see it and I'm not just having to describe what's actually on there to you. Just kind of my logic for doing this. Yeah, total airspeed is like stupidly high right now. I'm going to just take some spoiler. Whoop. No, just leave it in that mode, which is within DRC downward lift control. But that's still a nice nice amount of spoiler. Have a look at the exterior actually. We are flying Pan Am today. I've just realised it's entirely plausible I haven't actually added the scenery to my flight sim. So I'm going to have to pause the video here and just do that. His problem. His big problem. His big problem. Right guys, I'm back. The way we're going to do this is we're going to actually land with the default scenery, which will probably give us the best performance. And I think every once in a while I can be excused for not having add-on scenery files at airports. And especially with an aircraft like this, it will look amazing to have the Latin VFR scenery and that kind of thing. But I'd like to give it a go just without for a change. I mean, look at how nicely modelled the wing is. This is 4K, by the way. I've got the sim set to. Yeah, the airport's actually just in front of us. You can draw a straight line on present heading, and you're kind of in the airport. There we go. 20,000 feet. I genuinely need some spoiler out now. You can actually go to spoilers max in flight with this thing. I'm just going to show you what that actually looks like. I just realised you can actually see when I have to open easy.camera up. Oh well. But that's the amount of spoiler you can actually take. Now look at how much cross section that adds to the wing. It like triples the cross section just by sticking those out, and we're on like major drag because of the lack of thrust. Fun fact: the main difference visually between a Tristar and an MD-11 is the engine. So the airflow goes down here, then into the engine like that, not just straight through. Yeah, fact. Wow, that hurt. I know I misspelled pilot's eyes there, but I couldn't find an easy.camera profile for this. Right, there we go, that's perfect. We'll take that off now, and we'll take spoilers out. Well, on 3000, and then I'll hit IAS mode about 220 knots. Yeah, IAS mode 200 knots. And I can actually take first look at flap now. Yeah, we'll go flaps 5. There we go. And spoilers away. You can see got a little bit of a cloud coverage thing forming below us. 25 DME. We're about the right altitude now. That's if we were kind of flying. I'm going to just fly this in VS mode, I'm afraid. Just set my VS to, no, not 5,000, but 2,500. Which will give us the opportunity to slow down to it. I'll just keep a reasonably similar right speed going on. A little bit of power, just a little bit of power! It's just so confusing the way it scrolls the wrong way when you scroll it. I think we can deal with 2,500. There we go, that's exactly what I wanted. I'm happy now. Okay, I'm then going to scroll my speed bug down in here to about 180 knots for the end of the ILS. This thing actually does fly ILSs quite well, and I'm noticing we still haven't got an ILS fix for the ILS there, but we can deal with that. The reason I actually use out-of-date charts, I'm going to confirm 109.5 was the correct one to file with. Or to insert 109.5 with for the MIA. Again, we are non-RNAV, simultaneous approach authorized with 26 left. No. But yeah. Decision height for us is going to be 210 feet, because it's a Cap 2 ILS by the looks of things. Well, actually Cap 1, sorry. We can't book decision heights in this. We can just call them up mentally. I'm also going to quickly do this and just switch the audio on for the sim, because it seems as though I've switched it off. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. You can see the command speed of the aircraft being commanded to descend at about 180 knots or so. We're holding that quite nicely now. DME to go now. Again, if I look at where we're going to arrive overhead Virginia Key. I think if we turn just before that to get us snake ourselves onto the end of the ILS, because realistically, about turning out at 90 degrees is probably going to be the easiest option. Flying out maybe 5. Hang on, how many DMEs there are at the 050 radio rad fix? 9 DME. Yeah, flying out to, I would say about another 5 DME, then turning in, then turning in. We're basically feeling our way down the ILS right now. Hang on, you haven't got a DME, but it's not flagged. That's not live though. That's, but yeah, I did set the nav to be on the ILS frequency. Switch that alert off. In worst case scenario, we swing over onto approach 2, and we hit approach mode on. Virginia Key's on that island there, the airport will be just behind there somewhere. I could have sworn I did that at Miami though. Anyway, it doesn't matter. If we don't have it, we do. Well, I know. I'm pretty sure we don't have it because it's not in the scenery CFG. If we don't have it, we don't have it. It really is no big deal to me right now. Right, so just looking at the cautionary. Okay, that's not the cautionary panel on this. That's the cautionary panel on this. Cautionary panel is clear. We did run the APU for the entire trip. You can see it's on normal mode right now, so we can. We'll probably shut down the number 2 during the taxi and let that take over bleed. Yeah, temps are looking good. You can see where. If you look at we've got. I like the flight engineer panel on this. We're dropping quite steeply even on that. We aren't dropping too massively though, because if you look at the altitude, cabin altitude's at 4,000 feet right now, which is a little bit unpleasant for the passengers dropping so quickly, but it's necessary. There's the aerodrome in sight. Okay, if we now go to visual manoeuvring for a line-up, not visually, but you know what I meant, like just manoeuvring for a line-up, and I scroll my heading bug onto about 030, and then swing us into heading mode. Okay, so the aircraft's refusing to go in heading mode. Oh, crumbs. Full power. Autopilot off. That was a little bit of a quick deceleration on the part of the aircraft. Okay, ATS mode on. I can't even tell if that's on right now. It is. It's rolling the throttles back. Alt hold mode, which it seems unable to do right now. Yeah, I'm just going to let it trim itself out, straighten and level, and then I'm going to take over. I've got to move that much flap, just to bring the nose attitude down a bit. It actually looks like taxi to gate. I'm not sure from this distance, it really can't be. That's the aircraft now trimmed out-ish, so I have control. I'm just going to roll the aircraft in, and I'm going to just bear in mind that the ILS is coming up on that side. So, turning on about the 030 degree turn as I said I would. And then just taking ILS frequency on my side now. Yeah, we just haven't got a DME range. Of course, it's now going to go to 272. 7 is on the other side. Heading mode. Okay, I can now accept to do Command A. Nav mode is off. I just want it in altitude mode. I'm not fussed that, you know, if we're 300 feet below are assigned, but, you know, just... I'm going to let it turn us outbound, and then we're going to turn back inbound, and that turn should give us sufficient airspace to get lined up for the ILS properly. Cabin crew, please take your seats. I'm going to move us back into a realistic sitting position. So we're now below ILS, so I'm now going to turn us back in to land. Doing about a 93 and about 180 degree turn, but 170 degrees a turn. We can also on approach mode. I'm going to completely screw the aircraft up by putting in the next lump of flap down. You can hear the engine noise increasing as we go to near enough full power just to maintain this airspeed in the turn. Just realised we're going to be only about 155 knots, so I don't know why. I'm just going to turn us to about that heading there. What do we like for airspace? If we get visual on the aerodrome, we'll just drop that. Yeah, let track us in. I can also take the other side as well. Cats still. Heading select active, localized armed. Not active. It looks like it's just behind the panel. Yeah, you can see we are intercepting from the south. And also we're just going to stick us into, what's our ground speed roughly? Our rough ground speed is 180 divided by 2 is 90, so about 900 feet per minute rate of descent. So we'll go and quickly take the aircraft into VS mode. Going down about 900 feet per minute. There we go. And that's what's up and engaged. So I can pull us back to 160 knots. We are descending on profile, just displaced from the localizer. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for, not ILS. Right, I don't think we're ever going to get lined up in terms of this, so I have control. I'm going to take VREF now. 150 knots. Gear down. Flaps. Looking good. 164. Well, full flap now. There we go. We're having problems just stopping the aircraft dropping. Don't want to let it drop too hard. 147. There we go. Still intercepting just from the south. I don't think we're going to ever pick that ILS. I think it's broken itself. Somewhat like the ILS on the other end in the real world. Yeah, the aircraft's struggling to generate enough power to keep us this slow. I'm going to take it out of ATS mode. Or AT for short. We're getting a little low as well. If it decelerates any more than this, I'm just going to overforce. Trying to see if that's what's stopping it from going, full power. Nope. My throttle's a bit more power. Full power. This aircraft does seem there's more drag than I don't even know what. Okay, auto brakes. That was on the overhead in this aircraft, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. Was it? Okay, we can land without auto brakes. That's just to be okay, in my opinion. Whoa! What the truck? Yeah, go around. I'm not sure why I'm getting that warning horn, but okay, command down. Heading mode. Heading mode. Approach mode off. What else should we have to? It's very, very difficult to fly this aircraft without crashing it, as you can see by what I'm doing here. There we go, we're airborne again. I'm going to pause because I just need to orientate myself, what I'm doing, what the aircraft thinks it's doing. Right, so if I just put myself up in my seat, move myself back a bit so I can just
glide flow. Glide flow.
We'll just do some hella maneuvering for finals.
Glide flow.
Normally I would just completely reject this at this stage, but I'm just at the point of I've just been filming for an hour and a half and I really mentally can't deal with another failure of the recording. There we go, just using slew. Slew to keep us airborne at less than 100 knots. I do not comprehend how this aircraft can't fly at less than 100 knots. Anyway folks, so the glory dive of death I think is what it's going to turn into in the end. But we will make it on the runway. I would just like to thank you all for watching. I'm probably going to cut if I crash, I'll have to cut it there. If I don't think I'm going to actually film the taxiing because I'm just really quite annoyed right now. Salty, as a teenager would say. So thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you all in the next life.